Welcome back student. Today we are going to start for learning the remaining part of lesson heat. Lesson number 9 heat. We had learned previously mode of transfer of heat by convection, conduction and radiation. Now today we are going to start for learning radiation. Procedure. See one small experiment. As you know that light a candle and stand it upright. Hold your hands on its two sides at some distance from the candle. Bring them very closer. What do you feel? Have you warmed yourself near a bonfire or the morning sun in winter? The sun is the millions of kilometers away from us. There is no air between the sun and the earth's atmosphere is only a thin layer of air close to the earth. Then, how does the heat of the sun reach us? The heat is transferred in the absence of any media. The transfer of heat that takes place in this way without a medium is called radiation. Means when you are sitting around or near the bonfire, the you can feel something warm, and this because of radiation, the rays coming from fire. When you hold your hand around the lighted candle, then you will feel the warmth because of radiation. And here, as you know that mode of transfer of heat takes place through the media. Need a media. But here, for reaching the sun's heat on the earth, no need to have the media. As you know that as we go above and above, then air layer become very thin, it decreases, and even though there is, we can call such place as a space. Even the space is there, but radiation can be possible to reach on this earth surface, understood, without a media. And here what we had learned, heat is transferred in the absence of any medium, and this transfer of heat that takes place in this way without a media is nothing but radiation. In the two example above, see the diagram, understood how it can be reached. Bonfire, when you are holding your hand around it, radiation comes, the heat comes in the form of radiation and reach towards you. Now in two example above, heat reaches us mainly by radiation. Now use of radiation, see that a wonder of science. Radiation of heat takes place from any object in the nature, such as trees, mountains, stones and roads. A camera has been developed which uses these radiations to make our surrounding visible at the night. It is called a infrared camera. Using this camera, it is possible to keep a watch on the movement of enemy during the night. Means radiation is helping us for making the infrared camera. Here, when the heat rays fall on the object, a part of heat is absorbed by an object, and here some part is reflected. Some part is absorbed by an object and some part is reflected. This ability of substances to absorb the heat radiations is depend on its color and also its instantaneous property. Now from that you will get to see a small activity. We will see the small activity. Now see the next page, page number 61. Small activity there. Needed apparatus, 2 aluminum tins of the same size, 2 small glasses, water, thermometer, black paint. Procedure. Paint the outer surface of one tin with black paint and let it dry. Then both tins can place one glass each one glass of water you have to fill with it, and the water should be have at the same temperature. Cover the tin with the lid. Keep them in the sun for 2 hours. Now measure the temperature of water in the glass in these two tins. And what is the reason for these differences in the temperature after some time? Here you have to measure the temperature of the water in the glass in the two tins, but after some time. Here when you check it, those tin you have already painted with black paint. By using you are painted with the black color, it's become more hot. As you know that black color absorb the more heat than the any another aluminum tin. Some heat is absorbed, and because of its color white, some reflection of light can take place. That's why which tin is become too much hot? The black one. Now from that you will get an idea good and bad conductor of heat. As you know that there are variety of substances present in our surrounding, and from that you should have to know that which substances become very hot and which are the good conductor of heat, one can say, and which are the bad conductor of heat. See that from that you will understand that some substances are good conductor of heat. As you know that previously we had learned the metal, copper, aluminum, iron are the good conductor of heat, while some are the bad conductor of heat like plastic, rubber. Is that clear? Heat is easily conducted through a copper strip or pot, but not through plastic or wood. Means plastic and wood is a bad conductor of heat, but copper strip or pot is a good conductor of heat. We can hold a glass, tumbler or china cup with the fill of hot tea easily in our hand, but not so a steel or copper cup if the same tea is poured into them. Now why? Why this is so? Because copper is the good conductor of heat. But here when you place into the china cup is working as a bad conductor of heat. Now what we had learned today? Today we had learned the mode of transfer of heat takes place through radiation, and substances which are good conductor of heat and those which are bad conductor of heat.